Hi, I'm Jacinta, and today we're going to be decorating another section of my new Enchanted Forest Island. So we're here in the entrance, and today we're going to build out to the left of the entrance. I've done a tiny bit of waterscaping just so I could kind of get more of a feel for the placement of the build. We've got the river mouth here, so I knew I had to do a little bit of a river connecting to this bit in the entrance. And I've also placed down a diagonal bridge off camera because I struggle a lot with these. It took me a while, so I thought I'll just do it off camera. It'll be more enjoyable for everyone. So today we're going to be decorating in this area around here, and this build is going to be focused around a giant enchanted tree. I've seen a few of these around. I'm not sure who came up with this idea, but today I'm going off a tutorial from this YouTube channel. It's such a beautiful tree. Unfortunately, mine's not going to be cherry blossoms, but I'm hoping it will still look super pretty. So yeah, that is the idea for today's build. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into a speed build and a voiceover. So first off, I'm mapping out the space that this magic tree is going to take up, and that is 5 by 11. So I'm using custom designs to map that out. And then I don't know why I did 5 holes here. You don't really need that, but you want to put a tree in the first row in the middle, and then some hedges behind, which will hide the trunks of the next lot of trees. Then behind the hedges, you want to plant a tree in the first and the 5th hole, and then move on to some terraforming, which is 5 by 6. And this is going to create another level to make the tree look taller and bigger. Once you've filled in this 5 by 6 block, you can round off the edges, and then I used vines instead of a ladder, and I left them there because I thought that would be kind of cute. You want to put down 2 Turkey Day stands and then 2 trees behind those, and then form another little block of terraforming, which is 3 by 3, to put one more tree, which will be the top tree in this magical tree build. I did throw down a couple of custom designs up on this top level, but it's not really necessary. I don't think anyone's ever going to see that. And then you put down another Turkey Day stand in the front of this tree, and I'm using Nova lights in the blue and purple colors as this suits the theme of my enchanted sort of magical island, but you can use anything. I have seen ideas of using like the wasp nests if you want a more natural spring core or forest core theme, or you could even use something like the hyacinth lamps. Those would look really pretty too. I thought I was finished here, but I decided to rearrange the colors because I wanted the middle row to be blue and then the front row to be purple. So yeah, I changed that up, removed the custom designs, and we were all done. I think it looks super cute, very magical. And then it was time to move on and decorate the rest of the area. So I started off by connecting this existing path from my entrance to the new diagonal bridge. Struggled slightly here, had to redo it a few times. I find it hard to line up a path with a bridge sometimes, especially if it's a diagonal one. I think I was stressing a bit here too because I was trying to decide like what am I going to put in front of this magical tree that doesn't take away from it, because obviously it's the main feature and it's already quite big and decadent with those Nova lights. So yeah, I was stressing a bit, but then I thought I'm going to put a simple well in the middle. I thought that would be really cute, and I'm glad I thought of that idea because it did turn out really well, which you obviously see by the end of this video. So I put down a patch of this beautiful path for the well to sit on top, and then I went and put a iron garden bench in front of the tree, because when you sit down on this you'll get the best view of the magical tree. You'll be able to see right up to the top level. So yeah, that's a perfect item to put in front of it. Again, I struggled with my pathing because there wasn't too much space between the bench and the path underneath the well. I didn't want it to look too squished, so yeah, I decided to do a bit of a patch rather than a long connecting path. But it took a few goes, as always. Then onto decorating around the well, and I wanted to use these purple hydrangeas to surround it. They're such a beautiful shrub. I'm so glad that my island's in season for these. And I only had 2 full-grown ones, which is really annoying to look at. It looks so unbalanced, but it's okay. We do some time traveling later and we get those shrubs flowering. Then in between, I added some log stools and the mush stools, and I had put a blue flower in here, but I decided there was going to be too much colors going on, so I swapped them out for the green mums instead. On to decorating this awkward little space by the entrance. There wasn't really much room here, so I just filled every gap I could find with pretty little flower custom designs, the blue, the purple, the green flowers, dropped mushrooms, and a few trees and stumps as well. I was trying really hard to fill this gap here by the bridge, but unfortunately I couldn't put anything there. But you know, I gave it a good go. I tried to put custom designs down, I tried to put flowers. It was not happening. So yeah, I don't like seeing this empty gap right here, but I couldn't do anything about it, so we had to leave it blank. And I mean, it ends up looking fine. The area is so busy, I don't think you even noticed a little gap here or there. Because this is only the third build on my island and my island's completely flat, it was kind of hard to know where to stop with this build. I could have made it like as huge or as small as I wanted. So yeah, I was struggling a bit, but I just put down a little bit of the path and had to just create a bit of an imaginary boundary line and stop at some point. Otherwise this video and this build was just gonna go on forever. And there's also a gap when you cross the bridge to the right of the tree as well, which I could have filled in, but I just didn't really have enough time and it was such a huge area. So I think I might eventually put a villager house there. I just need to decide who's gonna live right by the entrance. I took this little clip here because I just wanted to show you how much the butterflies loved this area. They were just swarming around. I'm not sure why, because there's flowers on other areas of my island, so maybe it was just because this is where I was building. Or maybe it was the hydrangea bushes because they're in season. They might have liked those. I'm not sure, but yeah, they made this area look really pretty. Wow, we've jumped ahead a few days here, which means the build is all done. Let's go take a look. I think it turned out super pretty. Here you can see how the new area connects to the entrance. I think they go so well together. They definitely flow perfectly. And we crossed over the bridge, and here is our magical tree build. The hydrangea bushes are all growing in and they look absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, here's the finished magical tree. It looks beautiful. I love this idea. I'm so glad someone came up with it because I would never have thought of this myself. The Gyroid and I are having a little boogie together, which is super cute. And while filming these clips, I actually realized that they only move when you're near them, I think. I kept walking out of the shot to take a photo and it would stop dancing. It was really annoying me. I kept stopping the camera and walking over, trying to make it move again. And then once I walked off, it would stop again. Ah, so silly. It took me a while to realize too. But yeah, anyway, I love this Gyroid. I think this is my favorite one. It's super cute. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing another build on my Enchanted Forest Island. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to see more because there's plenty more to come. And thanks for watching. Bye!